Hi, this is a presentation about one of my grade 4 students who, for purposes here, we will call S to protect his identity. S is a 12-year-old Chinese boy and he is in grade 4. He moved to Chiang Mai, Thailand, where my school is, about 1 year ago. It was actually about this time last year, right around this time of year. He is an only child from a single parent family. Unfortunately, his mother passed away about 2 years ago now. So that obviously creates some problems, and I think we'll get into that in a little bit. But as a 12-year-old in grade 4, he is older than most of his classmates, as most of them are about 9 to 10 years old. For a little more background, he is regularly found to be bullying other students. Often, the students will say that he speaks words in Mandarin, which would they say are either hurtful or derogatory. He is often rough and acts without full awareness of his body and how he is bigger and stronger than most of the other students in his class. He is in the principal's office on a regular basis. And the first time that that happened was probably within just like a day or two, 2 or 3 days or so of his arrival to the school. I have seen him personally. If he gets frustrated or angry for whatever reason, he'll just grit his teeth. And then if myself or somebody else reprimands him, he just quickly nods his head and it's like, okay, yes, yes, teacher, whatever you say. But then his behavior is slow to change if there is any change at all. And I do think this is because of he understands that has done something wrong, and is obviously quick to want to have the teacher stop reprimanding him. Uh, but I don't necessarily know that he always understands exactly what the teacher is saying. So yeah, he's just quick to yeah, teacher, yeah, whatever you say, okay, I'll stop, but then doesn't actually necessarily stop. And then there is unfortunately at least one reported incident of another student bullying him about his mother's death, which of course is terrible. So continuing, previous intervention, his homeroom teacher, as I'm his PE teacher, his homeroom teacher put his desk next to hers, which she said has had some positive effect. And then she also said that he has taken an interest in watering the plant on her desk. So it definitely shows kind of a more sensitive side to him, I guess you could say. And then as for what I do, another strategy I personally do, I do my best to watch him on the playground and to keep him away from certain students who seem like they, for one reason or another, trigger him or upset him. There are one or two students in the class, especially with whom he has a very somewhat volatile relationship. They will argue with each other and fight about whatever, and so I do my best to keep him away from those students. So for guiding questions, what can I do to build the relationship with him when his English abilities are still somewhat limited? And then second, what can I do to bring out his full potential, both in PE class and then outside of PE class, and to support him as he's continuing to adapt to a new language and a new culture, and of course, dealing with the loss of his mother. So kind of a lot of things that I would like to help him with to the best of my ability. Thank you for listening.